T-Ara's former member Ahreum recently made headlines for the trouble she's currently facing in her marriage. But this went beyond petty fights, and believe me, it's quite serious. It has come to the point that it looks like divorce is coming their way. So what's happening with her marriage? T-Ara's Ahreum is one of the idols that has been very open about her love life, but now that her marriage is coming to an end very publicly, it must be 10 times harder to deal with everything. The way the marriage is ending is not the best either. In August of 2019, former T-Ara member Ahreum announced that she was getting married. She posted a video of her wedding bouquet on her Instagram account writing, "I've met a person I'm thankful for as he taught me how to love. He is someone who taught me how to receive love and also someone who held me steadfastly during a time when I struggled severely. At the age of 26, I'll be getting married." She said that her wedding would be taking place in February of 2020 and that her soon-to-be husband was a businessman named Kim Young-gul. She also asked everyone not to do anything that might harm her then fiance. The couple had apparently met through a mutual friend when Ahreum was still appearing to be an actress, and she even shared pictures of the two, which made netizens praise his visuals. A netizen commented, "I'm jealous, he's so good looking." Ahreum also made sure to let everyone know that even though she had plans to get married, she still wanted to stay in the entertainment business. Overall, the public was happy about the news, and the congratulatory messages started rolling in. Ahreum had gone through a lot when the whole scandal with T-Ara was happening, so they were glad to see her with someone who made her happy. The couple never got to tie the knot in February though. Their wedding day ended up getting pushed once Ahreum found out that she was pregnant. The original plan was to go through with her wedding regardless, but due to the morning sickness she was experiencing and prenatal care, both of them decided to change the date so Ahreum could be in the best condition for the wedding and also take care of her baby. As to how she found out she was pregnant, she said, "I found out I was pregnant while making preparations for the wedding. I wanted everything to be pretty and perfect because it is my first wedding, but now we have to make preparations quickly. But even still, I am just as happy to become a mother. Ahreum's only wish at the time has been to be a good mother and wife." She said, "I want to be a wife who gives a warm hug, not criticism after coming home from a long and difficult day at work. I want to be a mother who asks, 'How was your day today?' every day, provide infinite love, play without restrictions, and never let them be lonely." Her then fiance had also canceled his plans to continue his studies abroad in the Philippines and United States so he could stay in Korea and take care of her. Fans were more than glad to know that Ahreum was in good hands and taken care of, so at least they could rest easy. Before she got married, Ahreum shared for TV report that Young-gul stood by her through the hardest times and that she knew that he was the one. She said, "My husband-to-be isn't someone who's experienced the burdensome attention of the public, so he has a lot more strong qualities than I do. He also cares for me in a lot of matters. I've always received comfort from him, and he's always tried to give me strength. Those things gave me confidence he was the one," which must have meant a lot to her considering what she had gone through. But why had Ahreum been so affected by what happened with T-Ara? You may know of the T-Ara scandal and how one of the members, Hwayoung, accused the other members of mistreating her. Well, Ahreum and Hwayoung joined T-Ara at the same time, and this is why the problems between them started in the first place. Ahreum got along really well with the members of the group and the staff, while Hwayoung didn't. This made her so jealous and uncomfortable that Hyoyoung, her sister, tried to take it out on the T-Ara members and especially Ahreum. In the leaked screenshots of the conversation that took place between Hyoyoung and Ahreum, you can see Hyoyoung threatening Ahreum to extreme levels for an unspecified reason. The threats were so extreme that Hyoyoung had said that she wanted to beat Ahreum up. And while Ahreum never blamed the members nor Hyoyoung for what happened, the scandal took a huge toll on her mental health. There had been concerns about her mental health ever since she left T-Ara, but they got much worse to the point that people had started speculating she was possessed. The stress she got from being in the group caused her horrible emotional and physical trauma. All that trauma caused her to lose a staggering 40 kilograms in an alarmingly short amount of time. It was also reported that she locked herself in her room and would refuse to come out. This led to her being in the hospital, and thankfully she got better. She said, "While being admitted to the hospital for a month, I took medication and regained my health. I gained 15 kilograms after being admitted there, and even after leaving it, I gained more than 15 kilograms. So at one point, I weighed 73 kilograms. You can see why the public was so supportive and happy for the news of her marriage, especially knowing that the one she was marrying was ready to drop everything to support her, which is what she needed. A netizen commented, "She suffered a lot under the Dio sisters before being kicked out from T-Ara. I hope she's happier now." Ahreum and Young-gul tied the knot in October of 2019, and their son was born in May of 2020. The couple seemed perfectly happy with their life and relationship. relationships, though the truth was far from that. She and her husband appeared on TVings between marriage and divorce, and it was revealed that their marriage was on the brink of failing. On the episode that aired on May 18th of 2022, the two are seen having a very intense argument, making the viewers uncomfortable. The two can't even talk nicely to each other, and when Ahreum asks him what's the point of them being married if they can't even talk, her husband replied that they should just go live with others. He even hints that there have been discussions of divorce. He says, "What would you do if you got a divorce anyways? Probably just lie around watching dramas and complain that you're stressed out." Ahreum lets him know that she has decided to divorce him after all, saying, "This is why I'm divorcing you, because you are only capable of talking about this." Yeongul then reveals that this isn't the first time Ahreum had mentioned divorce and says, "Every time Han Ahreum feels bad, she would immediately mention a divorce. She made things become more complicated." This led to them visiting a couples counselor in the next episode. After they took a couple personality tests and reflected on themselves, the counselor shared, "You're both aggressive. The wife wants to be equal, but the husband is patriarchal and conservative." Ahreum then went on to reveal she felt ignored by her husband, saying, "My husband only sees the shortcomings of what I do. If I deviate from what he thinks, he doesn't see it as effort. He ignores me. I don't want to be in a relationship that ignores my feelings. I feel comfortable alone." This led to the counselor explaining that because of this, Ahreum's mental health was really bad to the point that she was considered a danger to herself. The test results had also revealed that she had even thought of harming herself at some point. Ahreum made things all the more worrying. "When I go to the restroom, I see tools like that. I'm scared of myself when I think that way. I don't think I've taken care of myself." Then Kim Yeongul also shared that his mental health wasn't at its best after he suffered from employment depression and had had some dangerous thoughts himself, but he stopped himself because of their son. He said, "I suffered a severe case of employee depression. If it wasn't for my son, I couldn't have made an extreme choice as well. I endured it with a sense of responsibility." Though both of them looked more than willing to work on their relationship, even though they were discussing divorce in the previous episode. According to Ahreum, Yeongul also apologized for their marriage. She said, "My husband said that what he wants to say to me and what he thinks of when our marriage comes to mind is, 'I'm sorry.' That made me want to cry." Yeongul expressed that the couples counseling really offered him a new perspective when it came to their marriage, and that things could change if they were both willing to work on their relationship. He said, "I learned a lot of things. I think it might be an opportunity to change." It's great that they're both willing to get help and work through their problems, but it was sad to hear about the things she went through because of her marriage. It was also a shock to see the two fight and have disagreements in the eyes of the public, especially since they were known as quite loving and respectful towards each other. I mean, from everything that Ahreum had said about him and the way she went out of her way to tell the public just how supportive and understanding her husband is, seeing Yeongul talk to her the way he did and causing her all that anxiety was really distressing. I wish all the best for Ahreum and hope that she puts her health first when it comes to making a decision for her marriage. What are your thoughts on this? Share them in the comments, and thank you for watching. Bye!